Dragonball drip 24/7.
What's going down? Welcome to the channel, guys. Today I want to discuss a little bit of information when it comes to Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Now, apparently there has been an upload to the, database of Steam, and with that upload is basically giving us a hint that these guys, Bandai Namco, are getting ready to give us this DLC we've been waiting for, and maybe even sooner than we think. Now, I did some videos, a couple of videos, one in particular not too long ago you guys can check out, and I was basically telling everybody that I think the game or the DLC is going to be released in August, right? Because the summer, technically, you have until really early September before summer is completely done and over with, right? So I said that Bandai Namco are going to hit us in August because they had so much stuff going on around Xenoverse 3 and even Xenoverse 2 with the most recent DLC with that, and they wanted to focus their energy there, right? They were kind of bird feeding us. They didn't want to give us everything at one time, so they wanted to kind of space everything out. And I was salty about that, not gonna lie. A lot of people were salty about that, and I'm still a little salty about that. I want this DLC because I am a huge Sparking Zero fan as well, because Budokai Tenkaichi 3 is one of my greatest, most favorite games of all time in the Dragon Ball scene, right? So I really wanted to see what they have. We haven't got any updates on this. I would think that we would get an update or maybe a trailer. And how Bandai Namco tends to work is they give us a trailer, and then a few days later we get the actual game, right? We get the DLC or whatever it is. That's how they usually do it. I don't know why that is, but that's the thing with them sometimes. So what I'm looking forward to, hopefully, is we get an extensive trailer breaking down some of the things we get when this DLC drops, because apparently they're changing a lot of things. They're adding some stuff too. One of the things they're changing is the playstyle. So they're gonna update everything with that. They're gonna be adding new things like like key and just a lot of different things. They're gonna have a single player mode where you can take any character you want, you can take them out, and you can actually build upon them as they are currently and take them out into PvP. So I'm looking forward to those things. That, I think, is when I'm gonna really get into the PvP aspect of it when this DLC drops, because then I can take certain characters like Ten Shinhan, who is one of my favorites, and I can do things there. And also, I like Piccolo. I'm a fan of Mercenary Tao. I'm excited about some of the Dragon Ball characters. Demon Piccolo. Like these are some of the characters I'm really excited about with this DLC. So I hope they give us some more insight on that, and at least before they give us the game, so we have something to kind of look forward to, as opposed to just getting it all. And usually they're not going to do that. They're not going to put out the game or put out the DLC without giving us a little insight on that. So we'll see what happens. But the main reason I made this video is because people, we have the community is smart. A lot of people, in the community, in the gaming sector, guys, they're smart. They're out here, they're doing their due diligence, their research, and they spotted this, right? They're following the breadcrumbs. And if you follow the breadcrumbs, you usually get results. So the fact that they have uploaded this back end into the Steam database means that they're gearing up to release this final DLC, or I'm not going to say final, I'm going to say the most current DLC that a lot of us have been waiting for. So I hope we get it sooner, right? Why would they upload it now? And we're still in July. Why would they do that if they weren't planning on getting ready to drop this, right? Now, could I be wrong? Sure, they could upload it and sit on it and until the end of August and then hit it like that. Who knows, guys? But at least it's telling us that it's coming. We all know it's coming in the summer. Some people were even saying that, they could be pushing this back or something, because that's why they've been so quiet on it. There's all kinds of speculation with it, but at least this tells me that no, they're still planning this. They have it ready. They had it in the chamber, and they're just getting everything together now, because they're actually uploading it onto the Steam servers. Now, what I want to know is, when is it coming to the consoles? Tell me that, then I'm really anticipating that. But it's a good thing. It's good news, and especially with all this drama that's going on with Xenoverse 3 right now, I kind of wanted to get some good news, man. Get something positive going on, because I'm tired of the negativity surrounding this Xenoverse 3 game, which I'm going to buy, which I am a fan of, and you're not going to change my mind on that. But anyway, with all that being said, I wanted to give you this information. Maybe you've seen it, maybe you haven't. And I'm going to get out of here now, guys. I want to thank everybody who has subscribed. We finally hit 300 plus subscribers, and I'm looking forward to hitting 400 and 500, guys. And I want to appreciate and say thank you to all of the new subs. And I'm just trying to grow a community here, and I love Dragon Ball, and I know a lot of you guys do as well. With that being said, guys, I'm going to see you all in the next video.